Good. Is it now? It's now working. Cool. So, first 10 or so minutes, absolutely fuck all was happening. Marvellous. Well, there you go. That's always good. Always glad when the world shits on your bonfire. Anyway, that was our 5th, 4th, 3rd, 1, 2, 1. Ooh, that's nice. Contest theme is vehicle. It's a little bit flat. I can't deny it. It's a little bit flat on the top because it's like they've clearly put sort of just flat pieces that are supposed to go on the ground. That's amazing. I've never seen a shark. At least I don't remember seeing a shark. And weird sort of starfish all over the place as well. Fascinating. It's quite impressive. It's an impressive little thing. Yeah. Anyway, bonus number 1. Little chickies, chicken, super happy metal slimes, aren't they? They are super happy metal slimes. Some would say too happy. And then a bunch of little kittens and a dog. And look at that. Welcome all to my above sea, undersea coral emporium. We're suddenly into like full on brand new bits and pieces. So I don't want to stop going through the images. Hello to you too, Mr. Chester Phoenix. Welcome. I'm assuming you can hear me. Obviously, you can't necessarily respond if you can't hear me, because the question, can you hear me, if it cannot be heard, it cannot be heard to be answered. But one hopes, in the not-too-distant future, if you find it to be complete silence, you will turn around and go, is it supposed to be silent? I don't think it is, because I had a problem with the microphone. It didn't work earlier. She's a bit of a bastard. I'm sure I didn't say anything that important, but it's still a bit of a bugger. Grandma's garden. What I love about that is I couldn't give 2 hoots about Grandma's garden, but the thing in the background there, I don't know what it's called. You might, because I know you're a bit hot on Japanese stuff, but that's a Japanese building, isn't it? And I love that. I love those buildings. I should really find out exactly what they're called, considering I love them. But they're in Ghost of Tsushima, or Ghost of Tsushima, and they are. But is it pagoda? Is it really? Huh. I mean, I know the word, so slightly annoyed that I didn't put it together. But yeah, no, fair enough then. Pagoda, nice. They are beautiful buildings. And yes, good evening, Malus Caliber. You came in the nick of time. As your girlfriend once said. Cool. Yeah, we're already there. North Pole. Anyway, let's get on with the gameplay, because we've seen quite a lot of images. I see, that's the bit you found funny. Okay, we'll get Jules out the way. Born out of fire, your dolly. Thanks to you and my love, I've all juicy jewels in for 20 treasures. I never would have ogled otherwise. But after all the juicy treasures, I'm almost outside Jackson, the only one or something none the gemstone could ever hope to match. It's been fantabulous to meet you, Veldin, but I suppose you're here to say bon voyage before you head off home. Or did you mean so to invite me to come with you? Oh, yes. We don't really want Jules to come with us, in case Jules keeps talking. But nonetheless, Jules may very well come with us. Oh, isn't it bold? I was only joking, but thank you all the same. To Polari, honestly, I've already decided to stay. Oh, thank God. I think all of the girls lying on the ground is waiting to be old. I got all the machine in, or... Don't know what that word's supposed to be, but still. Just make sure you troll back for a visit now and then. He does sound like he's having a stroke. Well, maybe he is. You don't know what's happening beneath his sacky exterior. Maybe he is just having a stroke. I think this is Serge, isn't it? And his is an easy voice. Salutations, Velden. When I first heard the builder's bell and made my way here, I never expected to find myself embroiled in such an exciting adventure as this. And as a staunch believer in the children of Hargon, helping a builder to construct dens of debauchery was the very last thing on my mind, I assure you. But that isn't the only change. Since Goldilocks filled the mine with gold and silver again, I've had this bizarre urge to grab a pick, head underground and dig. Which is why I've decided to become a miner. I shall train in the pumping station day and night, bulking up my physique, so I can earn the respect of the boys. Speaking of a respectful boy... I mean, we're not, but we're speaking of respecting boys. Good evening, Mr. Blue Boosh. Welcome. How is everybody today? Since you're all here, we'll deal with the how are you? How are you, Mr. Blue Boosh? How are you? Oh, good, it's working. Just a slow burn of that one. Until you get the whoom.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there. General Blue Boosh. General Boosh. He's got a general bush. No specific bushes, but yeah, he's got the general idea of bush about the garden. But yes, General Knoboosh. That's probably better. But there you go. That's why you made a big bucks on Twitch, isn't it? Crumbledune is safe with me, Velden. Your priorities lie back on the Isle of Awakening. I'm sure you'll turn the place into a bona fide utopia. I summon number 39 Utopia. Build the overlay network. Oi, oi, watch ya, Velden, watch ya, Malroth. Now the Medusa's out the way, this island can finally get back to the way it once again. You two did a proper bang-up job seeing to that. I'm proud of you two. I'm proud of you, son. Deep from within my heart, I'm proud of you two. You're proper mining mates to me and Dougie. If you go back to the Isle of Awakening without me, you'll break up the Crumbledune Dream Team. That's why I've decided to come with you. Velden, do we really want to... Oi! What's there to discuss? You're going to take me with you, right? Yeah, go on, Digby. Woo! You had me going for a second there, but let's try and keep the jokes to a minimum, yeah? You're far too convincing. Anyway, nice one, Velden. I knew you couldn't do without me, really. I'll work my socks off on your island, you'll see. Who else we got here? Ah, I think this might be. Yes. Nope, not yet. I know spoilers for the future. Can we take Tiny Miner? No, I fear we might not. He might come along of his own accord, but in terms of actual conversation, I'm afraid the Tiny Miners were insignificant extras.
Oh, stupid zobbits. Hello there, you two. We hope that fight with the Underseer didn't take too much out of you. Very violent. We've not moved so much in years and years. But we saved the Babs, so it was all worth it in the end. Even if we isn't the prettiest dancing girl on Crumbledune anymore. We suppose you'll be heading back home to your own island soon, but first we want to get some things off our chests. Because I've got multiple chests. A withered back boob, perhaps. The Taskmaster reference, just in case you thought I was particularly strange there. I mean, it is particularly strange, but nonetheless it is a reference, not just me saying that. They'd always take up a big place in our hearts. Which means that you're probably in trouble there then. Because the Tiny Miner will always live in our tiny hearts. But if he's got a big place in our tiny hearts, he's going to do a lot of damage. You're jonesing for a new series of that. Yes. I haven't seen anything
I mean, they must be filming or have filmed, because they advertised the new lineup back when the last series ended. Because I'll put it out there. If you don't know the lineup and you want it a secret, say so now. Otherwise, I will specify who I'm looking forward to, or at least the name. I must admit, I don't remember the full lineup myself, but there was one name that sprang out as, yes, I look forward to seeing that. That'll be interesting.
It's got scary eyes. It might go off the rails at any moment.
Off the rails? What do you think I am? A minecart? Actually, that could be fun.
Oh, Malroth, we hope you're joking. We can't tell if it's innocent or wicked.
Alan Davies. Or Davis. I don't know. However you fucking say it. Alan. Because I like Alan. He's fun. He's entertaining. And enjoyable. So, as I say, I can't remember any of the others. Which means they might not be... they might not necessarily be ones I'm looking forward to. But certainly, yes. Alan is the key figure. It's Davis. Yes, I don't think it... Yeah, I'm fairly certain it doesn't have the E in it, which would possibly push it towards the Davies, as in Greg Davies. It is more Davis.
If we were around, we'd do our best to keep you out of troubles. Takes us back to Ireland with it. You'd like that, wouldn't you? You dirty little man. You want us on the island. Alone in our bunny costumes. We knew you'd see sense. Clever Veldin. Very clever Veldin. Excellent. One question out of interest. Very interested indeed. You don't happen to have any friends with big bushy beards on this island of yours, do you?
Why, yes we do. You know who that is, don't you? I hope you do, because I can't remember the bastard's name. But he's definitely there. He definitely exists, even if I have completely forgotten the sod's name.
We've been singles for so long. So difficult to meet nice mans in the tunnels is. But a new island is the perfect chance to put that right. Oh, we just can't wait to broaden our horizons. When we get to its island, will it give us a guided tour?
Maybe. Might be able to get Dad to record it if he's in. We're big fans of Alan Davis in this house. I don't blame you. Very good man. I quite enjoy him in... Most recently, I've been watching him in the TV series Guessable, which has been quite entertaining. Some of the rounds are a bit... I particularly like Say It Properly, where they have to try and guess a person's name from a series of props, because that usually devolves into shouting and hollering and crying in a desperate attempt to get this sort of weird thing from the tiny clues. And the other one is... I can't remember what it's called now. That's a shame. Anyway, it's basically each of the contestants has a box, and they have to say that what is in the box, and it's a game of bluffing essentially, which I think is probably the best of the games. And then the other team have to guess who's telling the truth and who's got something in their box. But yeah, it's very entertaining, and it's Alan Davis is one of the team captains. Oi, I was scared out my wits in that last battle, but I'm glad I kept going. We fought side by side and saved Babs together, and I wouldn't have missed that for the world. You'll be heading back home now, I expect, to tell the truth. I'll be sad to see you leave. In my eyes, you two are true blue miners to the core, honorary Crumbledinians even. I won't never forget you. Oi, Dougie, did I just hear you correctly? You ain't actually saying your goodbyes, are you? Come on, let's go to the Isle of Awakening, see what all the fuss is about. Oh, you're having a laugh, ain't you? What about the mine and the pub? The gold rush is about to kick off, and after all we've been through. Ha ha, you let the rest of the lads take care of that. You can't watch over 'em all your life, but us four, we've got a special bond. It's called Gorilla Glue. There's a proper joke for you. Say proper. That can only be forged in the mines of Crimbledoon. That's why we got to go with Look, just make up your mind, okay? You coming or not? We haven't got all day. I mean, we literally do have all day if we fancy, but it's fine. All right, then. I mean, I ain't going to be the one who breaks up the dream team. What do you say, Veldin? Will you take me with you? Oh, can you imagine if I said no? You don't have to imagine. No, mate, I ain't having it. I want to go too. Go on, Veldin. Let me come with you, will you? No, I only need one miner. No, mate, I ain't having it. It's another one of their classic. They give you an option, but there's no actual option. Of course you can come with us. Nice one. 4 of us are best mates, bleeding inseparable. Me and Digby will help you turn your Isle of Waiting into the next Crumble Doon. Gorilla Goo comes from Crumble Doon. Yes, it does. It was deep in the mine. Very deep in the mine. We'll leave the other fella till last because he's the dodgiest accent. And by dodgy, I mean just dodgy. It's definitely the dodgiest accent. But thou must take Diggy and Dougie and Dugby. Dugby and Diggy. That's not their names. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Digby. They call me Dougie. They call me Frankie. They call me Penny. I don't know why. I think it's because I dressed in a sort of copper outfit once. It's another one of those proper jokes again, isn't it? Technically speaking. Oh, you fucking slag. Veldin, I can't thank you enough. You brung the gold rush back to Crumble Doon, and the pubs you built us have got the town buzzing again. I've always wanted to run a lovely little bar of my very own. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd end up running 3 of them. Oh, by the way, just to clarify, if you didn't read the sort of intro text to the stream, the joke, the magnificent chef's kiss joke that I was leading up to last week, we revealed it. The joke is, the big golem was called Goldie Rocks, and we built a copper bar, a silver bar, and a gold bar. Therefore, this entire area was Goldie Rocks and the 3 bars. I love that joke. It's just such a slow burn throughout the entire chapter of this game, and then it suddenly drops it in as Goldie Rocks and the 3 bars. Is that it? Yes, that is it. It's one of my favourite jokes I've ever encountered in a video game. Perhaps not quite that high end, but it is still nonetheless. It's so beautiful. I love that gag. Anyway, never get tired of serving up a jigger and seeing a miner's friend turn upside down. I tell ya, I could mix drinks here till my arms fall off. It loops around to being funny again. But there'd still be something missing. I know what's going on, Veldin, you fucking slag. I know that Babs, the vine apple of me eye, has got her heart set on going to that island of yours. And that's why I want to come too. We can build a new bar there, and I can be the bartender. What do you reckon, Veldin? Room on the boat for me? Yeah, go on. Ha ha! I knew you wouldn't wrench me little girl from her loving father's arms, you slag. Soon as you've got my new pub set up, it'll be diggers jigger all round. It's not quite as bad as Grenade yet, but it still causes you pain. I mean, Grenade is it's glorious. For those of you who are unaware of what Chester is talking about, I will clarify. I was playing the game Evolution Worlds on last Wednesday and then Saturday as well. And all of the characters in Evolution Worlds, all of the main sort of playable characters, are named after weaponry. So you have Mag, the lead character, is called Mag Launcher. Then you've got Pepperbox, I believe, yes. And then you've got Chain Gun. That's a bit on the nose, obviously. And then you've got Linear Cannon. Again, a little bit on the nose, that one. And then, of course, you've got the fantastic Butler, who is called Grey. And he's just introduced as Grey at first. But then you discover that his surname is Nade. So it forms Grenade, which is another weapon. And it's so stupid. So stupid. It is a little bit like the Dragon Ball Z thing, where they're all named after like vegetables, I think, aren't they? Raditz and Radish and stuff. What about repeating crossbow? No, they wanted to do her as a sci-fi sequel where she could use all the force powers, but they decided they weren't going to. After the second one, they decided not to. Oh, repeating crossbow! Of course, he never misses it. He never misses it. and it begins again. It begins in earnest. He's sorted then. I'm ready to go when you are, you fucking slag. Okay, here we go. Thanks for getting rid of that rotten Medusa for us, Velden. The way you and Goderax fought together was truly a sight to behold. Regarding peat in the crossbow, how much peat can I load onto the crossbow and then fire at the enemy? And I think that's the wrong spelling of peat for what I'm suggesting. The actual substance known as peat, I think that's P-E-A-T. But nonetheless, I suppose arguably, can we fit Pete, this bloke here, do you reckon he can fit in the crossbow? I think it's going to require a very large crossbow. Dude. Yeah, came here to find metal, right? Well, that and some new friends to bring back to this island of yours. As you know, I'm a blacksmith by trade, so if you let me come back with you, you get a friend and a metal worker all rolled into one. What do you say? Will you take me with you? Go on, son. Said like a true pal. Your island will be all the better for having an experienced smith like me around, you'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing what this place of yours is like. There we go. We have invited everybody. I think literally everybody came with us, apart from... Oh no, I think Serge didn't come with us and Jules didn't come with us. Everybody else chose to come with us. Hello again, you two. Is this everyone who's coming? I see you've managed to talk my dad into going along with you too. That's a turn up for the books. You really won everyone's trust, haven't you? I believe in you, too, Veldin, but I don't think I can go with you. But fucking make up your mind, love. Make up your mind. I thought that was what I wanted, but then I thought about Goldie Rocks and how lonely he'd be if all his mates took off without him. Oi, Babs, what are you saying, Babs? The only reason I was going was because you were going. Babs. That you, Goldie Rocks? Babs, do not hide true feelings. Babs won't go with Veldin, yes. That okay. Me understand. Crimbledon's safe now. No need to worry. You go. And I did notice that joke, and you should be ashamed, sir. They have their drawbacks. Tut tut, tuttity tut. As much tutting as I get when I do a shitty joke. I'll take your inspiration away. Babs wants the tea. She does indeed. The Veldin. Tell me stories about Veldin's Island. Oh, Goldie Rocks. Thanks, of course I promise. Cross me heart, hope to die. Well, Veldin, Goldie Rocks has given me his blessing. I don't feel so bad about going with you now. So when do we set sail? Truth is, I've been dying to see your island ever since you first mentioned it. I hope I can help you turn it into a proper little paradise. Can't remember if she stays in that outfit or not. Remember, Veldins, you can come back to Crimbledoons anytime you likes. No need to dig up all the metal it can put its greedy hands on. Can come back later. Truth is, we've been busy ourselves gathering all sorts of materials to use on your island. We'll hand it all over when we get there. If we ever get there. I'll see you when I get there. Well, I guess that's everyone. It's about time we got packed and headed over to the dock. We can all sail back together on Brownbeard's boat. I can't wait to see Lulu's face when we show her all of the new recruits. Oh god, I have to remember all the old voices. Fuck. That's not going to be a good thing. Because I cannot remember everyone's voice. Now, there's probably still some secrets to find here on Crimbledon, but I think ultimately I'll probably leave it and just head back to the main island. because I think we'll move on. Move on with the storyline. Move on with our lives. I can't remember fully what comes next, which will be nice, I suppose. In some regards, it'll be very nice not remembering precisely how to do everything. Hey, look! This is the hole we fell in at the beginning. I know. Look at us with our little parade, a parade of people. Oh, it's glorious, marvelous indeed. Have you tried shooting a crossbow blindfolded? You don't know what you're missing. Absolutely not. I think you'll find terrible jokes, such as that, get the inspiration taken away from you. So you're down 2 inspiration points now. Hero... Oh, hang on. Unfortunately, it would seem they've changed the order on you, I think. Yeah, they've changed the order on you. No! But at some point, Hero Girl, Chonka, obvious villain. I'm assuming Malroth was the obvious villain. Chonka 2, bloke, obligatory bald man. Second girl. Second girl is best girl. In fairness, I think in the order you were seeing at that time, second girl is best girl, because second girl was Babs. Babs. I'm just going to fuck... Oh, hang on. Wait for me to get the right tool. I'm just going to fuck up your dock for a bit, because I might need some wood. I can't guarantee that. And if I do require wood, I'd be better off getting it from one of the sort of abandoned islands around the place. But fence posts always come in handy. I'm gonna just take these as souvenirs, right? Souvenirs, bollocks. They've fallen down, so I'm gonna have to go get them. It's fine. I can swim. I can swim like a pro, yeah. Oh, here we go. Get back up and... Oh, shall I steal the stairs as well? Fuck me! Fuck me, you can't steal everything. I mean... You say I can't steal everything. You know, I think I can. This is a harrowing experience. Weirdly, you don't get any kind of ranged attack in this game. I suppose it's because it's primarily based on building, but usually you get some kind of ranged option in stuff like this. Ahoy, Velden! You're safe for seesaws, and I seesaw you've brought a mottled crew of salty hot dogs with you. These your new mates, are they? Well, if they're willing to swab what needs swabbing, they're welcome aboard. Shall we hoist the main brace and set sail for the Isle of Awakening? Aye. Splice the mainsail and jiggery-pokery the jiggers. Oh, Velden. I may have changed my mind. I said I wasn't coming. Wait, please. Oh, wait. You're not thinking of leaving without saying bon-a-bye, are you? At least let us order you off. So has Captain Shitface just been sitting there by himself the entire time he's been crumbly-dumbly? Yes, pretty much. Although the theory goes he is exploring the islands by himself. He just happens to return to the dock at the exact right point in time. Because he's a sailing genius of some kind, perhaps. I don't know. But nonetheless, I think he does just sit at the dock. Possibly playing with himself, but who knows? Whoa, that's a lot of people. Oh, farewell, Velden. After all you've done, Crumbledoom will be forever in your dirt. Otherwise you turn up and he's not there and the game ends. Yeah, that pretty much is it. Now the Atterfields of Hargon have been sent packing. This island can finally look forward to more fortune fortune. Fire a 12 cannon goodbye salute and all of them at Jules. Harsh. Oh, but that you would stoop to take the beautiful Miss Babs away from us is much to my chagrin. She is the real treasure of Crumbledoom. Oi, yeah. Well, we're looking after her now, so you can get bleeding used to it. Good, get out of here. You fucking slag. I reckon it's time, Veldin. Let's set sail for the Isle of Awakening. I can't have to say how happy I am that Crimbledoon's metal going to be put to a worthy fucking cause. We're all proud to be a part of it. Hey! Achievement! The Conqueror of Crimbledoon. Take care, my friends. I hope you'll regale me with tales of hijinks and adventure should you ever return to Crimbledoon. Toodlepip. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. Jules is the sack of treasure who likes zhuzhy things. And it's a terrible voice. A terrible voice. And I realise I'm the one doing the voices. I know this, but it is nonetheless a terrible voice and should always be eliminated immediately. The problem is the voice does match the text. To a certain extent, anyway. And so, the adventure on Crimbledoon draws to its conclusion. Veldin Malroth and their newfound friends set sail for the Isle of Awakening, where Lulu and the others await their safe return. Would a talking sack of treasure not be useful? If it talked in a different voice, absolutely. But unfortunately, it talks in the worst voice ever created by man. Ooh, optional. Make all sorts of food. I am trying to make all sorts of food, but I can only make as many food things. Be useful as an anchor. Storage sack has been claimed. Veldin, Malroth, where you been, bastards? Hey, it's all of my people. Welcome back. You were gone ever so long. Fuck's sake. Oi, oi, these your mates then? Are they, Veldin? What's your lads? What's your lasses? So, when do we start building, eh? Who are these people, Veldin? Are they new subjects of Lulutopia that you went to recruit? And what is that awful sweaty stench? You must be Lulu. Pleased to meet you, I'm Babs. We all come over from Crimbledoon to live here, with you starting from now. You're most welcome to join us. We're all looking forward to building a beautiful kingdom with you. Oh, Jules is the reason people become murderers. I think you were right the first time. Become murderers. I see. You think Jules is killing everybody. Possibly for their shiny things. Lulu is the secret villain. Lulu and the hairy hammer. I think his official title was the Hairy Hermit, not the Hairy Hammer. But, I mean, he does have a hammer, and he is hairy, so I suppose maybe he is known as the Hairy Hammer. He is actually a Hairy Hammer hood as well. I'm fairly certain he is called the Hairy Hermit, so I'm not 100% wrong. So, Lulu, how's the Hairy Hammer hood doing? Still as barmy as ever, I take it. I think the monster name is the Hammer hood. And he's called the Hairy Hermit, so Malroth is calling him the Hairy Hammer hood. Well, that's the tape she doesn't want you to find. What, Lulu and the Hairy Hammer? Yes, that was during her blue period. It's funny you should ask, you see. One day, as he was gazing at Veldin's work, his memory suddenly started to return. He's been a different Hammer hood ever since. Hey, man. Yeah, it's the builder, bruh. Welcome back to dry land, man. What the heck are these guys doing here? I know that symbol. They're with the children of Hargon. What do you want? Oh, nothing too heavy, man. My name's Shane, man, and I'm a shaman, man. I'm the Shane man, Shane man. Cool to meet you, bruh. We're missionaries for the children of Hargon, man. We discovered the island purely by chance, bruh. Don't mind us. Once I found out who they were, I tried my best to get rid of them, but Bonanza, that's his name, the bearded Bonanza. But Bonanza insisted they stay. As well I might. They seem most interested in building, much like our dear departed friend, Pastor Al. I simply couldn't bear the thought of turning them away. Veldin,
We're as eager as ever to begin the next stage of the building work, but we don't want to tread on anyone's toes. And I'm sure the newcomers are champing at the bit to get started themselves. I'm fairly certain that it's supposed to be chomping, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to be chomping, but maybe that's originally it's champing at the bit, and it's been manipulated through people mishearing it as chomping at the bit. But I don't know. Maybe someone knows. Do you know champing at the bit? Because I assumed, and it may be a wrong assumption, of course, but I thought chomping at the bit because it's a horse trying to sort of... It's a horse that wants to go, so it's chomping on its sort of bit that sits in the mouth. But I don't know. Maybe it's got a different meaning. Maybe, you know, it's got different origins, and I simply did a... there's a fantastic bit on Dave Gorman's Modern Life is Goodish where he delves into some people making sort of misheard phrases and stuff. And there was one which was a bowl in a china shop had been misheard as a bull in a china... No, other way, sorry. A bowl in a china shop was the misheard version of a bull in the china shop. And then people had made up their own assumptions as to what a bowl in a china shop meant, which was he's just standard. It's just a standard thing, isn't it? Oh, look. It's just like a bowl in a china shop. It's just a normal thing. And so it sort of expanded like that. So it could be one of those situations. I've made it up and assumed I knew what I was thinking when I thought where that phrase comes from. But anyway, nonetheless, we'll hang back while you show them the ropes, but if you ever need a hand, you'll only have to ask. Where's Jim? I'm sure there's a gym somewhere. I genuinely don't think there is a gym in the game, actually, though. But you never know. I mean, that monster is called Shane. And Shane isn't really the most monstrous of names. So, there is every possibility a gym will suddenly turn up. Maybe if a gym doesn't turn up, we'll just christen one of the two guys in red at the back. And I am pointing at the screen, which is not useful, but nonetheless. Two blokes in red at the back. The two Riz robes at the back there in red. Perhaps one of them could be dubbed Jim. You, sir, are simply Jim. My sentiments exactly. If you ever need anything at all, just call my name and I'll be there in an instant. And me. If you ever need my ground-grubbing talents, you know where I'm to. You fucking slags. That's sorted then. Alright, Veldin, before we crack on with any building work, don't you think we should pay a little visit to this airy hermit we've heard so much about? This airy fucking slag hermit. Nobody needs a fucking airy hermit in their fucking life today. Fuck's sake. Anyway, yes, we do want to visit the hairiest of hermits. He is here, he is required. Just kill a couple of crabs for the sheer hell of it. Oh, not the heel slime. I mean, that was just cruel. Babs? Nobody... Babs and I think... I don't know, Ducky or Digby? Digby. You two? Nobody told you to start battering heel slimes. Crabs I'm fine with. Crabs are useful. Crabs get me crab claws. They get meals. Yeah? Heel slimes? What do? They float around going, "Ew!" So maybe you did the right thing after all, I suppose. Yeah, I stand corrected. I apologise for my impertinence. Oh! How long have we been in Crumbledoon? And my grassy greens are ready. Oh. We've been away a long time, and that's been on a fire for a long old time. That's probably burnt to buggery. But you're going to eat it anyway. Because I told you to. You fucking slag. Right, what other bits and bobs we got? We've got all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. I think we've cooked sugarcane. We haven't done anything with aubergettes, because we haven't built a farm. Grass seed, that's not a thing I can eat. Scallywinkle we've definitely cooked. Crab claws I'm pretty certain we've cooked. Oh, that is actually an aubergette, so I'm pretty certain. Pristine plumbly. Whoa, got it. Put your little aubergette on the fire, and we'll try and
Oh, it's just going to do me greens again. How disappointing. Oh, well, I'll pop that back in the sack then. Nobody needs an aubergette in their life. Whee! Up the stairs. I should really do the teleport. And, yeah, I suppose I will. It's the vastly easier way of getting to the top of the mountain. Okay. I've got some mini medals for him as well. The close-up you just did on your character looked like it should have had "deal with it" edited below it. Perhaps it should. Perhaps it should. I suppose it's basically because of the sunglasses, isn't it? Let's be honest. And his slightly smug face. He definitely has a slightly smug expression on his face. Deal with this bitch. And the dragon armor is just fucking sweet as. I love that dragon armor. Especially the pauldron. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it just beautiful? Oof. It's a sexy, sexy armor. Well then, you're back. And I see you've brought a few new friends with you. Oh, I'm very excited. Oh, who's this lovely lady? Oh. Her beauty is making me bashful. Flattery to get to know her, Mr. Hermits. We prefers our gentlemen's with hairy chins, not hairy backs. Are you the hairy hermit we've heard so much about? Well, we've come to live here, if that's all right with you. That guy doesn't look very hairy. I think he's supposed to have a very hairy back. See, all of the hooding is hairy. See, Babs and the hairy hammer, indeed. It's more than all right, young lady. I'd be off my rocker to say no. I imagine the first thing you'll be needing is a place to stay. Now, where can we put you? I've got a room in the back. It doesn't have a door. And it has handcuffs. Some lines you do hope nobody new comes in at that point in time. It has no roof either. No, on this occasion I make an exception because she's not allowed out. Thanks for the offer, but we don't need no houses or hotels just yet. There's something else I want to build first. Veldin, you remember when I got turned to stone? Well, that meant you built the gold bar without me. I missed out big time there. To make up for it, I want to build a great big building. Something proper special what people from miles around will come and see. That sounds like a wonderful idea, Babs. I was just thinking that Lulutopia could do with a premier tourist attraction. In that case, I know just the spot where you can put it. Oh, I forgot a spot where I want to put it as well, love. The Scarlet Sands. Veldin, why don't you head east and check out the island's second stone tablet? A new destination has been added to your map, and I will head off to that new destination, although I will hand in my mini-medals first. Have the mini-medals tickled your fancy? It's good to know we share a common interest. You see, I'm rather an avid collector of mini-medals. I'll even swap them for my treasures. Ooh, unless I'm mistaken, that unmistakable whiff of mini-medals. Let's see now. You got 8 mini-medals there, I see. I'll take them if you don't mind. I don't think any character should ever have that voice, or be based on the dirtiest of dirty old men. For 8 in 14 medal marks, I'll teach you to make sets of Middenhall garb. Veldin learns the recipe for sets of Middenhall garb. For hitting 18 medals, I'll give you a copy of the songbook Tunes of the Ten. Lovely. Songbook Street Corner. Ooh. And Shining City. And Lonely Village. As things stand, you've brought me a total of 18 mini medals. Make that 22 and I'll give you a moustache. One from the 70s, a nice handlebar porn stash. Wouldn't that be nice? I cannot guarantee it would be nice, sir. What recipe have you learnt, sir? Oh, I've learnt how to build the Middenhall garb. That's fair enough. The august attire worn by the Prince of Middenhall. I think that is based on one of the older... again, the moustache is made of hairy hermit hair. Yes, hairy hermit hair pubes. I haven't got an alliteration for pubes. Not that lines up with hairy hermit hair. Where are we going? Over here. So I think if we pop to the highest height, we can get a good flinging off. Because I believe yonder is our goal. So I'll tell you what, we'll pop, and tally-ho! Yeah. I remember this. Oh, I can't quite remember how you... snapshot mode, that's it. Look at us! A mighty group of flying people. So daft. Weirdly, and I don't know, maybe it's not weird, but oddly enough, we do have this strange thing, and I suppose it's because they are bigger, isn't it? But the two miners, of course, have massive great windbreakers. I suppose they got massive wind. So maybe that's just a fact of nature. God damn it. I can't control this camera exceedingly easily. Here we go. Can we actually take a photo? I don't know. No, Malroth unfortunately doesn't get one. He doesn't get a single windbreaker. Okay, so let's have everyone be happy, and everybody gaze at the camera. There we go. That's fantastic. No, don't look at the camera. Just you look at the camera. Everybody look at the camera. So daft. Can you do other things? I feel like there was another. No. Maybe you can... here we go. You can do some more here. So the focus... I have the focus on me. Blur intensity. Which would be a bit unfair if we just blur Ophelia there. Just get rid of them. Get rid of Ophelia. No, we'll blur hopefully just a little bit of the background. There we go. That'll probably do. Filters. Do we want to make it grayscale, sepia tone, time worn? The time worn people. I quite like time worn. Go on, let's have time worn. Save this snapshot. Snapshot saved successfully. Yay! Shall we try uploading it? Oh, these are my previous favourite. Oh shit! I've already done it. Oh, you've done it once before. Oh, you clearly forgot that. But I've already done one. I did it with the Furfolk Farm fellows. Now we've done it again with my brand new Furfolk fellows. Oh well, never mind. I think they were happy in that first one as well. Yeah, exactly the same. Wow. It's almost embarrassing that my mind went exactly the same direction a second time. Unbelievable. But oh well, never mind. Don't tell. Ow. Fuck. Ow. Everybody took damage. I forgot to reactivate the windbreak when it went off. I got confused with my buttons. Get rid of that bush, it offended me. Get rid of that bush, it offended me. I'm sorry, what? Leave me alone? What the fuck are you talking about? There's nothing here, dear. Don't be silly. Pam. Get rid of this. Do a general tidy up. Sometimes it's necessary to do a general tidy. Examine the board. What does the board say? Veldin takes a closer look at the redstone tablet. Just like the tablet in the Green Gardens, this too was left behind by the builder who once lived here. Think carefully about what you need to build to turn this place into your own island paradise. When you come to conclusion, the targets will appear. What will satisfy everybody? We shall see. Well, Babs wanted a big building, and I was hoping for some sort of scenic spot to turn into a tourist attraction. Vetlin, perhaps you could think of something that combines both our ideas. You did so well before. I'm sure you can dream up something just as spectacular this time, can't you? Pictures of an enormous edifice soaring over a sandy sea interspersed with oases shimmer in Veldin's mind. He has come up with the concept of the pyramids. Yes. Build the pyramid and build an oasis. Okay. I need 2 men who hate each other but are also brothers. One is called Noel Gallagher and one is called Liam Gallagher. He's drawing the hairy hermit's edifice. Yes, he is. You fucking slag. We're going to build a pyramid and an oasis? Nice one. Sounds just like the ticket for us Crimbledonians. What's a pyramid? Like some kind of giant spike? Maybe when we're done we can throw Lulu on top. Know what I mean? I like the look of this place. The sun, the cactuses, the red rock. It all reminds me of home. Let's not stop at the pyramid. Let's build a whole new den here. You all seem awfully keen to get started. Are you always this excited about building? Of course, dear. Ever since we met Veldins, we've been crazy for construction. Must build more. Oi. Speaking of which, we brung some materials with us from Crimbledon. Thought they might come in useful once we got here. Know what I mean? Let's build an oversized tomb and then build a town. Yes. We handpicked the very best of what our island has to offer. If you want to use some of what we brung, just have a butcher's in that chest. Oh, I'll have a butcher's in her chest. What? Gosh, you really thought of everything, didn't you? Now listen to me, everyone. Woo to working, boo to shirking. That's our motto here in Lulutopia. Let's all start work on the pyramid and the oasis. Then we've got someone to put all the builders who dropped dead. It's true. But I'm the only... technically, I'm the only builder, and I don't plan on dropping dead. Because I am the legendary builder. All of these people are just sort of putting things in places. I'm the only true builder. Find more residents. Completed. Delightful. Oi, you fucking lovely boy. Another challenge complete, I see. Cracking job, Veldin. Well, would you look at that? It's a mini meadow. You see, I'll collect them from you, and then I'll give them back to you, so you can give them back to me, so I can collect them again. It's how the system works. It's stupid, isn't it? But there you go. If you can complete one more tablet target, I'll reward you with the Transformer Trail. Doodle pip for now. As Lulu consumes builders, she's bad news. She is evil. She's pure evil, Lulu. Pure evil. While you were away on Crumble Dune, I took it upon myself to study this island a little more. I think I know the perfect place to put our new tourist spots. I was only just here. I disappeared. Now I'm back again. I shouldn't have left, really, but, you know, it made it look good, didn't it? You'd be wise to follow Lulu's lead when working on the Scarlet Sand. She knows the area well. I left her here a while back. I hope she'd get a bit hot, take her clothes off, but didn't work. Now that you've activated the tablet, you can walk back to it any time you like. While you're busy down here, I'll be up at the temple, pay me a visit. When you've completed both tablet targets, I'll be waiting. But if the door's closed and there's a sock on the handle, don't come in, you know what I mean? Alright everyone, listen to me. We're going to build our pyramid over there. Over where? Over where? Oh, over there, the big empty space. Poor blimey. With all that space, we could make a proper prestigious pyramid. Digby's definitive pyramid, we could call it. Nah, mate, we're going to name this big boy after the biggest boy around. Me, the Great Pyramid of the Diamond Giza. Those two are stark raving bonkers, but at least they're enthusiastic. Veldin, Maroff, shall we join them? Yes, I suppose we shall. Hello. Are you two coming to help build our pyramid? The spot I'm thinking of is just up ahead, this way. Go on, I thought I needed to talk to you, but apparently no, I just need to follow you. Up! Yes, this is the multi-table, so we can add another section to the table, because we've got the Crumbledinian section. Crafting station updated. Veldin remembers all the recipes he learnt on Crumbledin. The adobe wall, clay wall apt for accommodation in arid climes. An urn block, a block of tempered iron that can serve as a sturdy wall. Carpet, a plush carpet perfect for paving the way for royalty. A fancy carpet, classy, carpeting with a pretty pattern pile. A classy copper block with a lovely lozenged pattern. Silver brick, a wall of shiny silver tiles. A gleaming block of gold bricks for building gorgeous walls. A block of gleaming gold bricks inscribed with an intricate pattern. A staircase sculpted from solid stone, can be dyed. A durable door made from wooden planks reinforced with iron. Pianos stop playing when these trendy timber doors swing open. A clay window apt for accommodation in arid climes. A small window made from wood and see-through stuff. Stylish tiling to attractively adorn any roof. A sheet of slate tiles used to build flat roofs. An unadorned urn wrought of rock. That is the stone pot. A connecting couch, a lavish and luxurious sofa fashioned from furs. A smooth stone seat that's upholstered with hide. Roof tiling. Yeah, I know. It exists. It does exist. I know. I don't want it to, but it does exist. A classy counter for a stylish saloon. In fairness, I was going to build some of that. I was planning on building a roof on my dyeing area in my little urn cauldron for dyeing, and I couldn't afford enough pieces, so it basically ended up being plonk one down. Oh, I haven't got enough for any more. Shit. I guess I'll leave this roof as well. So I tried, and the world was against me. So that just happened. A circular stone table that's well suited to the chivalrous. A traditional tavern table made from converted keg and copper components. A trendy tablecloth adorns this otherwise austere table. A slab of stone shaped and smoothed into a cylinder. A conveniently connectable table for a tavern or inn. A wooden frame with a comfy cotton mattress on top. A copper cradle that keeps the torch attached to the wall. A blazing brazier with a base beaten from solid gold. A luminous lantern crafted from copper and glass. A curved cap to crown the ridges of roofs. A stylish skylight that makes an attractive addition to pitched roofs. A cask crafted from curved wooden planks. Glazed tableware from kiln-fired clay. A big bag designed to be hung on the wall. Glass receptacles used for storing liquids and ships. A large copper cup filled to the brim with digger's jigger. A pitcher for pouring and storing drinks. A delightful decoration created from a hollowed-out cactus. A basket brimming with mushrooms of all shapes and sizes. A serving of finely sliced steak with all the trimmings. Firm footing that allows dancers to shimmy and spin without fear of falling. Suited slips of sturdy card that can be used to play games galore. Heavy hunks of iron used by bodybuilders to beef up their biceps. A big pot for planting pot plants. Everything an enterprising miner needs to find themselves a fortune. A smallish spout that squirts like columns of water. Fashionable attire to allure the eyes of onlookers. A classy cut of cloth for covering a window. A colourful target carved from a circular section of wood. A placard to welcome wayfarers to a watering hole. A remarkable replica of a gold golem's dazzling dome. Why I would ever need another one of them is anybody's guess, but you never know, we might put it on top of the pyramid, I suppose. But outside of that potential... Hey, Mr. Muddy Hand. Fuck you. I don't like my muddy hands all over the place. Just trim some of these bushes, they are disgusting to me. Get rid of them all. Screw you, bush. Screw you, little weed. And you, the worst offender of them all, you foul little scorpion bastard. You must pay the price. And the price is death. Are you willing to pay? No, I don't think I am willing to pay the price of death. I'm slightly keen on staying alive, thank you, but, carry on. Here we are. It's the perfect place for a pyramid, wouldn't you agree? You've played the blinder here, Lulu. I couldn't have picked a better spot myself. So, are you going to get stuck in and help us build? Have you missed anything? Not a lot, no. Not a lot. I went through most of my recipes. I killed a scorpion. And now we're here in the middle of the desert, where we're planning on building a giant pyramid. An immense structure of intimidating fashion. You've played a blinder here. You're going to get stuck in and help yourself. I certainly am. I may be the queen of Lulutopia, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I'm a builder too, I'll have you know. Oh, and Mauroff, I have a special job for you. We'll need your strength for this project, so no lingering on the sidelines this time. No problem. If you need me to break some blocks or maul some monsters, I'm your man. I'm glad to hear it. I expect you to work until you drop in order to turn Lulutopia into the paradise it deserves to be. Huh. I think you mean my empire of evisceration. Oh, hello. Hey, man. Oh, fuck me, slags. Whoa, where the bleeding heck did they come from? Don't have a cow, man. We're just here to watch the builder do the do, bruh. If we miss this chance, it'd be such a shame, man. You won't even... I think the point of this man is because he's a shaman, he tries to get words approximating shaman as often as possible. Hence, it'd be such a shame, man. You won't even notice we're here, bro. Carry on with the plan, man. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Don't worry. If they step out of line, I'll beat them senseless. You just concentrate on building the pyramid, okay? Alright. Fuck this game. I'm so furious I can't even type properly. I can't even get the letters in the right order. It's making me so angry. Well then, I'd say it's high time we started work on this pyramid. Hang about, we ain't got a blueprint yet. Reckon you'd do the honours, Velden? Probably. Make it massive, yeah? I want to build the biggest building what's ever been built. Oh, I think I can oblige. I have a genius sense of buildings. Oh, get excited. Holy shit balls! Look how far it's flowing. I mean, she said she wanted a large building. And that, sir, is a large building. And it's only level 1. I need a total of 4,736 blocks for level 1. Vault wall. Don't even know how to build vault wall at the moment, I don't think. Pattern vault wall. Mud brick walls. Stone steps, light boxes, sconces, vault brackets. My word, they want a lot. But luckily, I don't actually have to build it. This is one of those ones where everybody else takes care of it for me. Cool, blimey, Velden. Now that's what I call a blueprint. I know I said I wanted it to be big, but I never expected nothing like this. We'll have a proper eye-catching pyramid when we're done, won't we? Fuck me. Hey, about this ain't finished. I thought pyramids were supposed to be pointy. You're going to split this one up like you did with a gold bar? Build a pub, okay, yeah, that's cool. Build a pyramid. See you next year. Yes. Sounds like a plan to me. I don't know about you lot, but I reckon it's more exciting this way. That's all well and good, but where are we going to get all the blocks we need to build something so large? I think I can answer that one. Truth is, we thought Velden might have something like this in mind. Because somehow we were prescient. So we came prepared. You slags, we didn't just bring one chest full of the very best materials Kumbudun has to offer, did we? We bought another too and all. Remember that underground temple? Well, we went and nicked a shed load of blocks from it. We can use them to build the pyramid. Alright, I reckon we're about ready to get started. You help in Velden. You don't have to if you don't want to. We'll do just fine without you. Up to you, innit? So, I mean, basically they will just get on with it and I don't need to give a shit. Because I have other things to do, I think. The pyramid ain't the only thing we have to make, you know. That tablet said something about an oasis too. Problem is, this place is nothing but sand. How are we supposed to make a lush oasis with a load of lovely flowers around it if we ain't got no salt to grow 'em in? Turn that thread upside down, my dear. Yes, we pulled down a temple for the sake of our pyramid. Nothing bad will possibly happen from the ancient spirits who will inevitably be angry at that. Whenever you get stuck, just call on some buddies for help, like your newfound friends from Furrowfield. You've got a lot on your plate over here, but things will go a lot faster with a few extra pairs of hands to help. Well, then I think it's about that time you learned how to make a residence register. And I am definitely not on that register. I ain't been caught. You knock one together at a crafting station. Wait, who has a pun name? Who's got a pun name? Oh, Shane. Shane, the Shaman. He says man a lot because he's Shane Man. He's the Shane Man because he's a shaman. But yeah, that's why he's called Shane, because he's a shaman. Shane the Shaman. Place it on the ground when you're done. I ain't too sure how residence register is going to help us, but I've got a feeling we should do what the old fella says. And I've learned the recipe for, I believe, the register's... I thought you said you fixed the hyperdrive. I did. I thought I... No, that's definitely not going anywhere. The residence register. Let's go. Register. Residentes. Right, so I don't know where it would be. I've just found out where it would be. No, that's a kitchen counter. Interesting. That must be one of the DLC bits, because I have never encountered a kitchen counter before. And it's a very modern, I mean, in fairness, it does specify it, preparing modern meals. But yeah, it's a very modern looking thing. Malroth, could you, do the business? I'm not sure where the thing is, but I will hopefully find it. Oh yes, is there such function? I don't think so, but this one might work out a little bit better. Ooh! Build the pools of paradise on the Isle of Awakening to get a scandalous swimsuit. Kinky. A townsperson's togs, a Middenhall garb, and then a flashy formal wear. I can go straight from tuxedo to scandalous swimwear. Is this where the register is? Modern art. No. A display hook. Hang items on the wall. That's the music. Which makes me wonder. Oh, cooking pot. Stick it in the pot. An alarm clock. Very nice. Delightful. Here we go. Here we go. The residence register. Roster writ with the names of everyone you know. Can be used to relocate islanders. Yes, I would like one of those, please. And ideally, I suppose, we should probably build its... Yeah. I could just pop it on the floor, but I feel like it deserves some kind of... like something. Some kind of table of some kind. I think that's general furniture, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So, I wonder, will it fit on a round table? I'm willing to build a round table to find out, but I'm not 100% convinced. I could spend my gratitude points on a extravagant table. I do have a Dragon Lord throne as well. I'll tell you what, let's have a Dragon Lord throne. Oh, I already have a round table apparently. Let's unlock an extravagant table. And then build an extravagant table. And then, right, let's go... I don't know where. It wants to be sort of somewhere... I'm thinking maybe just here. And we'll go with... So, nothing too major, but we want like the table in the middle. Yeah, the throne is good. Right, so if we want that in the middle, we want one space there, and therefore that should allow for a 3 to be in the middle. Good. Now, if we need, we're going to go up somewhat, so we're going to want it back here somewhere. Maybe something like that. And then 1, 2, 3. And we want our throne basically next to the extravagant table, I think. So we want 1, 2 there, and then we want a couple of gaps at this end. So I think what we're looking at is something like this. And if you're asking the question, is this necessary? Is this something that's required to be built? Aren't you supposed to just be putting the residence register down on the floor and using it to do stuff? Yes. And therefore, no, this is entirely unnecessary. But hey, look, the name of the game is Dragon Quest Builders 2, which means you're supposed to build things, even if what you're building are extravagant wastes of time. Now, I'm going to try and I'm just going to use a base of this stuff. Nobody will know. Oh, I know. It's insane, right? Do probably want to. I mean, technically, I wouldn't actually need it to fill all of this in, but I'm going to. I'm not that terrible. I may be cheap. I may be cheap and not using gold blocks throughout the entirety of my structure, but I'm not going to leave it hollow. Although that could be kind of fun to have a little secret hollow in the middle, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just fill it with bricks. Fill it with bricks. Well, fill it with umber, but we got loads of that umber shit, so that's not a problem. Right, so here, let's try and find our stairs. Do we have anything fancier than stone stairs? I don't think we do. No, the only other option would be wooden stairs. I feel like stone is slightly fancier than wood. We will take out one of those stone tables to see if that will, the round tables rather, to see if that will work, but I'm not 100% convinced of it. So yeah, I think we need to go back out one question mark. Yeah, if I want to do what I think I want to do, which I do want to do what I think I want to do, and I think I want to do what I think I want to do. So let's get ourselves some gold blocks there. Gold blocks in there. Stone stairs, stone stairs, stone stairs, stone stairs. Oh no, I've run out of stone stairs. Are you fucking shitting me? How have I run out of stone fucking stairs? Not entirely sure where stone stairs are. Stone stairs. Ooh, stylish staircase. I don't know. It's not going to necessarily go. No, I don't want to use every single one of my every single stone in my pursuit of stone staircases. No, 100 stairs should be more than enough to keep me in stairs for at least a short period of time. Now, doesn't look that stylish to you. Well, I'm led to believe that's a stylish set of stairs. I do remember, vaguely at least, years and years ago, a mate of mine, they completely renovated their sort of stairs to be a spiral staircase, and in the sort of, because he was doing it himself because he was a builder, but of course because he was a builder, he had other jobs on, so it took ages and ages to get it sorted out, and it was incredible to have to sort of, when I went round his house, because this was when we were sort of teenagers, maybe something along those lines. It was incredibly difficult to get upstairs to do anything, because you had to take ladders and stuff, because there was no stairs in the house until he fit the spiral staircase. Yeah. Not a particularly interesting story, I'm sure, but it's the best I had. Whoops. Smash that back one. Just smash your back door in. There was no door there. I know, that's true. You just said back door to be rude, didn't you? Yeah. Yes, I have. Maybe the real stairs were the stairs he made along the stairs. Indeed, you may be correct. Oops. I can. Oh, I mean, I can place it where I want to place it. I just didn't place it where I wanted to place it. But one day soon, I'll place it where I wanted to place it. I think maybe. No. But if we go like that. Whoops. What's that? If we go like that, then we go like that and that, and then we whip that block out again. And then we whip round here and go like that. That's not intolerable from the front. From the side, I'm not 100% sold on it, but from the front, it's not too bad. Although it does weirdly have like a... Yeah, I must admit, maybe I don't want it quite like that. That's better, isn't it? That's much better. I went up too high. Whoops! No, not the stairs, sir. Not the stairs. I knew you were going to do that. You absolute bellend. There we go. It's because when you pick things up, their orientation it remains how it was when you picked it up, making it slightly awkward. But nonetheless, we'll pop. We can use a couple of them over there, but I think ultimately we're going to have to trash these ones, which is fine. And we can live with that. And now we finish off our lovely little area here. Our golden throne area. Right, so we'll pop our little throne down. Now we'll try the round table, but I'm not 100% convinced. Oh, it did! I don't know if it looks good. Oi, Feldin, why you built a massive gold thing up here? Fucking hell. Is that the President's Register? Have you figured out how to use it? He might not know, but I do. With that scroll. I did say I wasn't on it though, but I do know how it works. You can move. That's how I've stayed off it, because I know exactly how it works. Your pals to different areas of the island. That's not the only thing that you can do. But for now, try summoning some of your friends from Furrowfield over here. Say, Veldin, any of your mates know a thing or two about soil? We'll need some if we want to grow a bit of greenery around the oasis. Who else? Well, that beardy bloke and the nice girl with the specs seem pretty keen on giving us a hand. Reckon you can get them over here? Then it's decided. We'll be bringing over Wrigley, Rosie and Bonanza. Go on, Veldin, use the registers. I can't say the words. And give them a call. With the Residence Register, you can move your islanders to different areas and even rename some of them. Right. Do I like it? Do I like it? No, I don't think I do. Can I improve upon it by popping it in the middle? Yes. Yes, I think I do slightly feel like I can there. Oh, whoa! Hello. What about Bruce? Bruce? Oh, what Bruce Forsyth he was talking about. But yeah, can we just discuss what happened when I sat on the dragon throne? I think the throne may be cursed. I have become the evil. The evil was in me all along, and now I'm no longer the evil. Good. Okay. That's maybe I need a different throne. Do I have any other thrones? I don't think I do have any other thrones, unfortunately. I only have the dragon throne. That's fine. Maybe we need to simply embrace this. And we just have to accept. Could we? There we go. I must admit, these are not actually... These are the dragon-born stuff rather than Hargon stuff, but... Is that really a 2x2? Are you sure? Well, I suppose it make too much difference. We'll just have a 2x2, but it surprises me. There we go. There we go. Looking very Ming the Merciless. Yeah. Yeah, clearly I am the true villain. I mean, I'm standing on a table, so that's definitely villainous. Right, so we want Rosie to the Isle of Sands. We want Bonanza to the Isle of Sands. And we want Wrigley to the Isle of Sands. The chicken. The chicken can stay. And there they are. They just appeared. Wah! I knew you lot wouldn't be able to manage without me. After all, I taught the builder everything he knows.
Hello again, Babs. I'm so glad you invited me over. I hoped we'd have the chance to work together since the moment you stepped off that boat. Yoo-hoo, Rosie, Wrigley, Bonanza. What brings you three over here?
Felton sent out the call for help, so he did. I hear you making an oasis, and you'll need some soil for him. Reckon I can help you out with that. And Rosie and I shall lend our considerable skills to the construction of this spectacular pyramid. Many hands make light work, so they say. They do, they say they do.
By the way, if you need any more help, I don't expect Perry, Brittany and Lillian are too busy. Maybe you could call them over as well.
Sounds like a plan, Rosie. Let's all work together and turn Veldin's Island into a pucker little place to live, eh?
Yes, pucker. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Pucker. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. We're going to build and build until we can't build anymore.
Ooh, looks like we've got some stiff competition in the building stakes, Veldin. Try to keep up now.
I'm the evil master of this island. I'll keep up just as much as I fancy. And here was me hoping for a quiet life.
Oh, Veldin, I forgot to tell you. Do you remember that chicken you brought back for Perry? Well, she's been a very busy hen, clucking around and laying lots of lovely eggs.
Oh, I've got lots of eggs.
Delightful. You should try cooking them. They make a great little snack when you're peckish.
Cool. I'll build a fire at some point, maybe. Do I want to build a fire or do I want to build something fancier? Let's build a modern day kitchen for no good reason. Was the kitchens in there? No. I don't know where they were. There it is. Crafting stations. Let's build ourselves a kitchen counter. And then what we need to find is a chef to abuse. Because then we can become the true evil. The truest of true evil. Gordon fucking Ramsay. Let's kill an ant. That's what Gordon Ramsay said when he was sent to the ITV studios. I'm going to kill ant. I don't mind Deck, but I'm definitely killing ant. Place eggs, eggy in the eggy house. Gots to find the eggs. Gots to find the eggs. There are my eggs. Place. No, I can only place one egg. That's fine. A massive kitchen counter like that, and I can only cook one thing at once. I must try and renovate that area and have an actual kitchen, but nonetheless, for now, I suppose arguably what we should do is they did specify. I don't know if I really want to bring them all over, but I suppose for now they serve no purpose over in the sandy area, and the chicken can just sort of deal with it. Monsters! We must go! Where are the monsters? Oh, I think the monsters were... the monsters were the ones I ignored, thinking they weren't the monsters I was supposed to be dealing with. I thought they were just generic monsters on the field. I didn't realise those were the actual monsters I was supposed to be dealing with. It's fine. Not a problem. I rushed over because I thought everybody here was in danger. Anyway, Babs, come here. Babsy. I can't reach you, Babsy. Babsy! I can't reach you, Babsy! And I want to. Get down from there, Babsy.
Babsy, I'm just going to have to sort of stalk you from down here for a moment or two. Could you just get down? Get down, chap. Can I? No, get down. Come down here. Fucking Babsy. 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 No, you're going higher. Ah, you've come down for a moment. You've already caught you. Thanks for opening a few more recruits to help build the pyramid, Felding. Things will start running a lot smoother from there.
Did I hear you were smooth? I mean, what? Your friends may hail from different lands, but that won't stop them from working together. Builders the world over have long dreamed of a land where everyone hands a hand, or so I hear. I hope you use the residence register to its full potential and keep everybody busy.
Speaking of keeping busy, Beveldin, reckon you can help Wrigley with the oasis? I'm going to crack on with the pyramid. Once you're done with that, you can either lend us a hand and with the pyramid, or even better, build us some lodgings where we can take a well-earned rest.
I will consider maybe doing that. It seems there's a letter waiting for Veldin.
Ooh. Let's see now what goes into making an oasis. But at the very least we shall need some water and some greenery. Now then, Veldin, I've spotted several dried up ponds in this vicinity. You can tell where they are from the palm trees that still grow there. There's one in particular that I believe would be a most excellent oasis. It's just behind where those missionaries are lurking. First, you'll need to fill the basin with water. You can use your bottomless pot for that.
Once you've got 'em leaking wet, I'll work me wormy weezer and make the banks all nice and green. Ooh-har. Just put some of my favourite grub down and I'll do the rest. More worm food, just so you know. Sand and soil ain't got the same nutrients in 'em, so the greenery grows round here ain't gonna be the same as the stuff back on Furfield. I can't wait to see what grows around our new oasis. Fill up the bed with water, plop a few balls of worm food on the banks, and we'll have it looking bloomin' brilliant. Oh, one more thing. If you want to dig a bit deeper into the secrets of oasis making, just come and have a chat with me, alright?
No, I think I understand. Water, grass. It's not that complicated. I want water, and then I want grass. Is that the worm food? Yes, it is. Take out the worm food. Maybe I should go... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go check that letter, because that's relatively important. Then we'll walk back to this area, which will allow me to check in on my egg. Can anybody guess what my egg is going to turn into? Oh, it's from Serge. Greetings, Veldin. I trust that you and Babs are well. Recently, Jules and I have been working on a fantabulosa new cotton cow costume together. Once the design is complete, I plan to pull on the suit myself and motivate the miners all the more. Might you consider donning one too? One never knows until one tries. Fantabulously yours, Serge. I think all the other notes we've read. Scallop Sons. Away we go. Zoom. Crumbly Dumbly is just astonishingly gay. And if your vote was we'd get a fried egg, you're correct. We got a fried egg. And apparently eggs increase my attack power. Isn't that lovely? Do I have any raw meat? Yes, I do have some raw meat. Cool. So I think if I pop in the raw meat and the egg, I can't cook them together. Which is fine. Absolutely fine. Maybe I need some toast for a full English breakfast. Oh, no, I just ate the bread instead. That's fine. That's fine, sir. That's fine. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's fine. It's fine. Pumpkin. Oh, tomato. That could be included in it. Nope. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, come on. Yeah! Apparently, no is the answer. Let's see. Tell you what, we'll test out bread again, just quickly. Pop the egg in. God! Oh, I can't. The reason I keep eating the bread is I can't put the bread in the egg. I can't put the bread in the egg! Oh, I can, however. Wheaten eggs! We're going to have to wait a while and find out what wheaten eggs do. Makes it sound like Will Wheaton is dispensing of eggs. I'm Will Wheaton and these are my eggs. Feel free to enjoy eating my eggs. I'm Will Wheaton. I don't know how to speak like Will Wheaton because I don't know how. I only really know the name and the face. I don't know much else about Will Wheaton. But nonetheless. Oh, sucks to be you, Mr. Rat Friend. And by rat friend, I mean drowned. He's coming at me, though, isn't he? He's having a go. Having a fucking go, isn't he, little slag? Fine. Think you're fucking clever, do you? You little bitch. You're not clever anymore. You're not living anymore. I'm not sure which layer of... Basically, we'll just try and fill up all the dirt, clayey areas. But unfortunately, a lot of the time, the water ends up looking quite weird. Yeah, I think it's probably because the graphics settings not being the highest that they can possibly be. But also, I think to a certain extent, you do get water. Water is a bit of a weird one in this game. It doesn't always function as the way you would hope it would function, in terms of letting it flow out and letting it go down places. But I should think we can get a suitable oasis here, and we can start drowning monsters. No, I don't think we can, in fairness. I don't think monsters drown. We can drown ourselves at some point, but I don't think you can drown monsters. The only ones that were weak to fire was the weak to water even, was the fire monsters. I got ahead of my brain got ahead of itself there. I mean, I don't necessarily know the point in filling out this area, but do you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. It's my oasis. I'm going to fill it however I fucking please. Although, at some point, the game will very much remind me that it's their oasis, and if you've not filled it properly, it won't register. But that's not the point. For now, what I'm hoping is we will get... That's not exactly where I wanted the water, but it's sufficiently out of sight that nobody will care. So why are you filling it up in the first place? Because I care. Then someone does care. Fuck. Can't deny that logic. It's irrefutable. But what I can do is angrily smite this scorpion in fury at being out-logicked by myself. Disgusting. Truly disgusting. Oh yeah, gonna drown a rat. Drown a rat. As opposed to cracking a rat, which is something completely different. And would be very much an experience for a man with 3 buttocks. Let's pour in our water. Pour it everywhere. Let's make sure everything is filled with the watery goodness. Everyone needs a place to swim. In fairness, actually, they won't swim in an oasis, I don't think. Whether you want them to or not. They will not swim in the oasis. They will only ever swim in a designated swimming pool. Ah, sucks to be a scorpion like you, doesn't it? Because you is now in the water, and I is not in the water. And you can fucking suck our dick. Actually, I probably wouldn't put my dick near a scorpion. I don't think it would be a healthy decision. Plus, I don't honestly know. Truth be told, I don't know if scorpions can suck. I don't know if they've got the mouth functionality for sucking. Just carry on pouring. Carry on pouring. Pour all of the water you can. So everywhere is aquatic. And
But as I say, unfortunately, you do get these sort of boundary marks where it doesn't really flow and sit well together. It would have been nice had they perhaps got that a bit better in the third game, but as far as I'm aware, they're not doing a third game. It's disappointing. Disappointing beyond comparison. I don't know whether they just didn't get enough sales, or they felt they hadn't. They felt they'd perhaps mastered it. Perhaps, I don't know. They possibly felt, you know, we've done all we can. We have mastered this form of entertainment. Now we must go forth and not doing it. Maybe they're just waiting a bit. I mean, true. I mean, it's possible, but I did hear tell that it was a full-blown no situation. But then again, they may suddenly change their minds. It's difficult to say for certain. Right. Anyway, let's try and deal with, hopefully at least. I think we should be able to deal with this sort of wrapped around oasis. Although, having said that, let's expand it out slightly to this lower area as well, maybe. Hey, I was looking out for that. It's kept coming up in the corner, make lots of water. That's why I decided, do you know what, fuck it, we'll just add a little bit more here. Another challenge complete, I see. Cracking job. It's a mini medal. Come round here and I'll give you that moustache I promised. Oh, of course, I also get my transformer trowel. Yeah! Woohoo! It's a trowel. Swap blocks for rapid renovations. Can't remember precisely how this one works. I think it's if you've got wall... Oh, there you go. Use a wall or floor while you have a block selected in your item bar. I've gone more pirate than dirty old man. And you'll replace the big area of blocks with the ones in your hand. Makes it much quicker to mix and match materials as you build. You'll be finishing the rest of the tablet targets in no time at all. Finish off another 5 and I'll give you a boost to your transformer trowel. Toodle pip for now, son. Toodle pip for now. Lay it on thick with this block swapping tool and renovate your walls and floors in an instant. Simply choose the block you want to lay from your inventory and swap away. It does make bits and bobs a little bit easier because you can build a building out of whatever the fuck you fancy, and then if you suddenly go, I fancy something else now, you can change it up. You can swap it up like you would not believe. Let's pop that there, and then pop that there, and then maybe pop that there, and then pop that there, and then pop that there, and then maybe pop one final one there so he deals with that side. And then we shall walk over here and pop another one down. Whoops, no, I didn't mean to use the transformer trowel at all. I suppose I should have known it was probably going to be the thing that was equipped since it's the brand new tool, but nonetheless, I wasn't fully expecting it. Pop it down there. Pop it up there. That'll do. I am incredibly slapdash with where I place these things because I am super lazy and I just pop them everywhere. Although arguably it actually makes more work for myself because of course. Oh, hello to you, Mr. Pancakes. Mr. Pancakes. I made my first pancakes and a mob of monsters appear. I think they're 2 separate events, but you never know. Maybe the pancakes drew them out. What's this? What's this smell? I smell pancakes. I smell syrup. I want it. I'm going to put holes in all your stuff. Well, guess what? My holes are nothing to do with you, sir. Right, so let's pop another egg in there. And let's try... I definitely feel like there's something with the... Don't need stairs for now. Don't need that for now. I want to just sort of maybe experiment with a little bit of my food stuffs. So tomato? No, we can't do that. Meat? No. Okay. Tomato and wheat. Yes, we can do tomato and wheat. I've got a feeling that might be pizza.
I think that's going to end up being a pizza. Feel free to place your votes now. Tell you what we should do is find the description for pancakes. Soft and sugary hotcakes bathed in butter. I look forward to chewing down on those pancakes. Do you know what? I haven't had pancakes. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I had pancakes last week. Oh, I haven't had pancakes in 5 days. My God, I need more pancakes. Not quite as long as I thought. But yeah, I have had pancakes in the not too distant past. I didn't mean to slice my own desk. It would have been inconvenient. Okay, we can get tons and tons of worm food. See, that's what I meant when it could have meant a longer job. Because if I didn't have the worm food, of course, I would have had to have gone and found the worm food, which wouldn't have necessarily been great. But it would have been my own fault for being slapdash. But you know what? Unfortunately, all I can be is slapdash. Because I don't really care enough to not be slapdash. Because you could try and sort of calculate the whole thing, but it's far easier just doing it the slapdash method. It wastes a lot more food, but you also don't waste as much time. I'll tell you what might be quite good if we fill that area, although we no longer need the trowel, sir. In fairness, the trowel is one of those pieces of equipment that's like, did you need that trowel? No. It's nice enough, I suppose. If you want to renovate, if I built a lot of stuff in Furrowfield Farm, there's every possibility that I would have gone, do you know what, I really want more of these buildings to be this new material. And arguably it might end up being the same situation here. I might build some stuff and then suddenly realise, no, I'd really like them to be made of this material. And at that point it's sort of easier to do, easier to sort of get rid of that. Right, you're dealing with that, so that's probably a suitable place. That's probably a suitable place. Don't mind me, lads. Don't mind me. You don't get up, lads. Just I'll build grass around you, shall I? Veldin completes the pyramid level 1. And by Veldin completes, they are being incredibly generous because I didn't touch that place. Fucking slags. Oh my days. Oh my days. Have you seen it, Veldin? Have you seen it, Veldin? Where's my washboard? The first stage of the pyramid's finished. I had been made aware. We mustn't rest on our laurels, but I have a funny feeling that when it's complete, this pyramid will be truly spectacular. We can barely wait to see the finished thing. Might explode from excitement. Yeah. Oh, they're so happy. They are happy, happy people. Happy all the time. Where is it then? Where's what then? Oh, where's my washboard? It's inside the pyramid. Buried deep in the pyramid. Once the peak of the pyramid's in place, people would come in their droves to have a shufti. Tell you what, if we had a bar nearby, we'd make a killing from the tourist trade. They'll come for the pyramid, stay for the jiggers. This chap certainly has a sharp eye for a sale, wouldn't you say, Veldin? I knew there was something unusual about him. I thought it was just a moustache. A bit harsh. Don't besmirch the man's moustache. I think we want to place that there. Guys, you're kind of in the way of my grass situation. I must admit, I'm rather in awe of our new arrivals. They built this massive monument in mere moments. Well, it ain't like this is the first thing we ever made. We helped to build the gold bar, you know, and that place was well glitzy. An enormous glittering gold bar? Oh, how wonderful. I can't wait to make my first royal visit to Grumbledoon. We'd be honoured to have you, Her Majesty. If you like a glitz and glamour, you'll love our mates Goldie Rocks and Jules. They're the fanciest fellas around. Completed. Hey, man. Watching you build was a real jam, man. The blocks went down with a slam, man. It's like magic, alakazam, man. You got a vision, bruh. Real ambition. I think I want to be able to build it too, bruh. The real thing, not a sham, man.
sadly, there's another island we gotta be at. Orders from the man. Hey, Veldin, brah. These dudes and dudettes can lay claim to this island all they like, but as far as I'm concerned around here, you're the man. You might be missionaries for the children of Hargon, brah, but we won't force you to believe. We respect your freedom, man. And now we gotta scram, man. Peace, brother. Peace be unto you. Weirdos. What did they even come here for? Maybe they were telling the truth. Maybe not everyone in the children of Hargon is as bad as they say.
But I, for one, don't trust them an inch. As far as I'm concerned, they're evil, and they always will be. Let's not waste our breath talking about them any longer. We have a pyramid to complete. To be perfectly honest, I'm rather relieved to see the back of those mysterious missionaries. But enough about them. There is work to be done. Veldin, would you kindly draft a design for the second section of the pyramid? It's time for you to work your magic. We can't begin without our blueprint, you know. I know exactly what to do. Here! Ding, 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 ding. Bow into the wide blue yonder. Look at it grow. Seriously. Yay! Draws out pyramid level 2. You'd have thought they could have cleared out the bloody cactuses, but or cacti, whatever you fancy. But no, they don't. Interestingly enough, they do not clear those cacti. I think I have to do it, and I have to build the floor as well. So I'm going to have to excavate that entire section and build a floor in around what they're doing. But this time it's 5,738 blocks. Vault tiles, vault walls, pattern vault walls, mud brick walls, stone handrails, classical columns, stone steps, vault brackets, and that's all. Here we go, off you pop. Nice one, Veldin. It's another masterpiece, isn't it? Alright, I'm ready to feel the burn in my biceps from boshing blocks on this blueprint. Let's get cracking then. I hope you lads and lasses have done your warm-ups. It looks like we still have enough materials left to build this blueprint too, so you can leave this place in a couple hands. You fucking slag. By the way, Veldin, when you've got a sec, I've got a little favour to ask you. It's not burying a body, I promise. I got Babs to do that for me earlier. Veldin, about that favour. Pyramid's coming along nicely, but ain't it looking a bit sparse on the inside? I reckon it could do with a couple of bedrooms or something to liven the place up. But I ain't interested in no normal rooms. I want you to make one rough and tough bedroom and one neat and sweet bedroom. The rough and tough room will need a bed, a light source, some bottles, some dumbbells, and a barrel and a residence sign in it. And a fancy schmancy one will need a bed, a chair, a light source, a dressing table, a pot plant, and a residence sign. That's for what you make the walls out of. That's entirely up to you, you fucking slag. If you think you know someone who might like to live in one of them rooms, just write their name on a residence sign. They'll be well fucking chuffed, won't they? Don't forget that the rough and tough bedroom and the neat and sweet bedroom have got to be inside the fucking pyramid. Inside the fucking pyramid. Are you fucking hearing me? It's your number one rule. Here, you do know how to make a pot plant, don't you? I mean, I could have a look, but I suspect Googling it might get me in trouble. If not, maybe you can get some inspiration from that crafting station of yours. Offer up your thanks to the builders of yore, and I'm sure they'll give you some ideas in return. Oh, and if you're fucking having trouble getting all the materials together, you can always sail to the Explorer's Shores to pick up what you need, can't you? Go on then. Right, first things first, let's try and finish off this oasis. Oasis! Where is it? It's an oasis. What's slightly concerning is the fact that it doesn't seem to have gone up that high, which is intriguing. It makes me think I've done it wrong, which is distinctly possible. Although having said that, it might just be that Wrigley is really being very slow. He's being a super slow Wrigley. Please Wrigley, will you get your ass and get your buttocks, get to your buttocks, get to your buttocks and get. Does anybody remember that advert? And I'll explain a little bit more, just in case. But there was an advert years ago for a company that did Indian food called Pataks, P-A-T-A-K-S. But whenever they did the advert, because it was done in such a very
sort of thick Indian accent, I think, for the most part. They did it in, you know, it just sounded like buttocks. So they'd come in at the end and go, buttocks. As if that was the company name. We decided to name our company Buttocks. Would you like to come and eat my buttocks? And the answer to that question is usually a universal no. No, I prefer not to eat your buttocks. But you carry on if that's what floats your boat. You carry on eating buttocks. But yeah, it always amused me. But I suppose the little things in life always amuse me, because I'm a sad little man with clearly poor hearing, because I'm forever mishearing things. There was the old tale from Fire Emblem that I have regaled people with in the past, but I'll do so again, because, you know, it makes for dialogue. But there was... I feel like the response is actually a universal. I'm calling the police. That's fair. That would be fair. But yeah, there was one in Fire Emblem ages ago when I was playing. It's the Three Houses Fire Emblem for anybody who particularly wanted to know it. But I was playing that, and the protagonist, he was in the battle, and I was minding my own business, just watching him fight this guy, and the guy flung a fireball at me, and it was like, that's not going to do much damage. And lo and behold, it did no damage because my my lead character dodged, and I was very pleased at that, of course. But after dodging, he shouted the words "dick tickle," and I was terribly confused, because it was like, what? Did you just... And of course, I'm not going to claim that I genuinely thought the protagonist of Fire Emblem yelled "dick tickle." I, of course, knew he wouldn't have actually specified and said that. However, it's one of those ones where I didn't have much of a clue as to what he could have said instead. And so it took me quite some time. I was racking my brain, going, this is peculiar. What in the world could he have said that sounded like that? And I was terribly confused. It was like, I don't know. This is very strange. I do not fully understand. And it took me a while, but I eventually realised that instead of saying "dick tickle," now it could have worked. It could have worked, of course. He leapt out of the way of the fireball, brushed across him, and he just declared at the enemy, "Yeah, you missed. It did nothing but tickle my dick." So, you know, he leaps out of the way and goes, "Dick tickle." But as it turns out, as it happens, he actually said "predictable." But it took me a long old time to realise he was saying "predictable" and not saying "dick tickle" as he leapt out of the way of the attacks. Dick tickle. You know what that was? That was a dick tickle. Now, I must admit, this oasis, I fear, is not being built, but Wrigley is, in fairness, being quite slow. Maybe I'm being impatient. It's distinctly possible. Anyway, it is actually that time where we quit. So next time we have got a lot of real estate, a lot of blank space, and we have been asked to build a house, a couple of bedrooms. Now, I've got to decide precisely how I'm going to build those bedrooms, precisely where I'm going to build those bedrooms, and what those bedrooms are going to entail. Now, if memory serves, the last time I played this game, I basically had a sort of... I think I built up a wall sort of area there, and built up a wall there, possibly. And then built sort of like a track kind of down here, so a nice little path that sort of came out here, and then you'd turn here on the path, and then the bedrooms were sort of in that area, and in that area. And then you would continue down this path, and there was more buildings here to the side, and you'd continue down this path, and there'd be more buildings over there, and you'd carry on, wrap round the path, and there'd be more there, and more there, and more there, and you just have this circular path in the middle. And I might continue that idea.
And I think I had a secret path round the back as well. You could secretly traverse the back streets of the Pyramid Land. And what is that? I'm assuming, is that a reference? Do you know what? I haven't saved it once today, which is alarming. It's been auto-saving, which is good, but really I should have popped a manual save in there somewhere, but I got carried away and distracted, which is unfortunate. But yeah, is that a reference? Leans in and whispers, it's free real estate. Because if it is, I don't know what, or at least off the top of my head, I don't recognise it. If explained, I might suddenly realise. To a very what? To a very merry person. To a veritable... Now I'm doing two Ronnies. It's a reference to a very merry person? No. To a very veritable cornucopia of treasure? No. Very... I like that sketch where he starts trying to sort of fill in the end of the sentence. She liked his ginger nuts. No. All of that. Oh, he's making it rain. He's making it rain. He's making it rain. And he's going for a big lurk.
Who's sneaking about?
You're sneaking about.
Who's a naughty sneak about man? You're a naughty sneak about man.
But we're going for a break in a moment anyway, so you can lurk for at least 5 minutes and not miss anything. If you're lurking much beyond the 5-minute mark, well, I'm going to have words. And most of them are fuck you. No, they're not. It's fine. I'm joking, of course. But yeah, if you're lurking for about 5 minutes, that's a perfect length of lurk. Have you got a lengthy lurker? Oh, yes, I do. Anyway, let's start off the chiptunes for 5 minutes. This is Tiny Pixels by Popsky. Tiny pixels for a tiny miner. So arguably, if you are a tiny miner, you have to have tiny pixels. Anyway, I will be back in 5 minutes or so. Possibly a little bit longer, possibly a little bit less. I don't know. We'll be back after the break anyway. With Graveyard Keeper, of course. That's Graveyard Keeper.